guys, this is Ash and you're watching WriterGAsh. Welcome to day 5 of 2 weeks of ACOTAR. So today I'll be doing a Tamlin Rant, and basically I'm just gonna talk about Tamlin, but I'm not allowed to mention Rhys even once. So let's see how I do with this. Before I go into it, I would like to warn you guys, there will be spoilers for ACOTAR, ACOMAF and ACOWAR. So if you have not read the books, you should really skip this video. Go watch my spoiler-free review. I uploaded it a few days ago. And come back when you've read this book, because this is amazing. This is one of the best books ever. And this is one of my most disliked non-evil characters ever. He's not evil, he is not evil, but I just don't like him. Even though I've read ACOWAR and there were things about him that made me think, yeah, maybe he's redeemable, but I don't think he has redeemed himself quite yet. Anyways, I'll just go into the rest of the video and start my rant. So when I first started reading ACOTAR, I really thought that Tamlin was the beast from Beauty and the Beast, because Tamlin had a beastly form when he first meets Farah, and Tamlin has the whole like harsh exterior. He doesn't know how to interact with Farah. He is really weird with her, and that kind of reminded me of the Beast. Like the Beast does not know how to act with Belle. So I was like, maybe, I really did believe that Tamlin was meant to be the Beast. But when I reread the book, when I read it after reading ACOWAR, I really started seeing it in a different light. I started seeing him as more controlling than loving, and everything he did seemed like a way to control Farah, to take away her choices. He was smothering her before ACOMAF, according to me, and that's just something that bothered me. I would have loved to have forgiven Tamlin for everything, but I just can't. Even though in ACOWAR he does a few noble things, very few noble things, but he still does a few good things, and I really wanted to forgive him, but I just can't yet. I think he is redeemable, but he's not redeemed. I think like in the future spin-off series, maybe if he makes a cameo. I don't want a book about him, honestly. I do not want a book based on Tamlin. I don't think I can spend so much time reading about him in the future books. I want it to be about the Night Court. I want it to be about Moore. I want it to be about Nessian. I want it to be about Elaine. I want it to be about Lucian and Hellion. And I just want those things. I don't want Tamlin. Maybe if it's about Lucian, there may be mentions of Tamlin, and that may make me forgive Tam, but I just can't forgive him just yet. Anyways, going back to what really pissed me off about him, there were things in the book that just made him look so possessive. Like, he had a right over Farah. Like, he decided what she did. He didn't let her choose. Especially in the beginning of ACOMAF, he was constantly telling her what to do. He expected her to be this perfect little bride for him, that perfect little present wrapped up in the disgusting wedding dress by Ayante, and it was like he was expecting her to mold herself to his wishes, instead of seeing how she had broken during those few months under the mountain. And she had broken herself for him, and it didn't hit him that he could have been there for her, he could have supported her, and that really made me disrespect him, because he did not see what the woman he loved went through. And to be honest, even though I've said it in my previous book talks, and since I've not uploaded my ACOMAF book talk yet, so you guys don't know the kind of rant I went through with Tamlin in the ACOMAF book talk, I consistently said that I hated Tamlin and that there was nothing redeemable about him, and how he didn't really love Farah. But I think he loved her, but his love, like it was mentioned in the ACOMAF, that too much love can be a poison, and I think that his love was poison for Farah. There were things about Tamlin that I missed. I missed the whole sweet side of him. He was really sweet to Farah the first time around, and I love those scenes with him and Farah and Lucian in ACOTAR. They were sweet and they were beautiful, especially the scene in the Willow and the one where he goes on with the limericks, and those scenes were cute, and that reminded me that Tamlin had a heart, and even though the heart was made of stone, he had once had potential to be a great person, but faced with a trifling situation where Farah flourished, he diminished, and his character really broke, I may say. He became a character I couldn't respect, and I really wish that in future books there is some sort of redemption storyline for Tamlin. Even though I don't want it to be completely about Tamlin, I still want some kind of redemption, because the last words he says to Farah is what gave me the urge to see Tamlin redeemed, because that reminded me of how I felt about Tamlin in the first book when I read it for the first time. And I will go on and say it again, I do not forgive him, I do not respect him, but I think that if he has the right incentive, he can improve. And like Farah said, I want him to be happy, and I just don't want to bother with him, but I want him to be happy. Do you think he would have loved her if she wasn't the key to saving his people? Like, would he have cared about her if she wasn't the one that was going to break the curse that Amarantha put on him and the rest of the Spring Court and the rest of Prithian, basically? Do you guys think that Tamlin had that kind of, do you think he had that kind of an heart that would have loved a human who killed his friend if it were under any other circumstances? I think, him and Farah are never meant to be, and most of my resentment towards Tamlin is because of his relationship with Farah and how that fell apart, and how everything happened with that. But I think that maybe to see him as a better person, even though I find it really doubtful how he may be salvaged, because the things he has done, he betrayed entire Prithian by siding with Hybern. That is even before Farah left. He was thinking of working with Hybern to break the bargain Farah made, and yes, he was badly influenced by Ianthe. Also, being a High Lord, he should be able to sense when people are using him, right? And he lets Ianthe walk all over him. He has no respect for his own sentinels, the people he has fought alongside, the people who would protect him, the people who he is bound to protect. It's his responsibility to be there for his sentinels, and he takes the word of the disgusting high priestess over the word of the woman he supposedly loved, and over the word of his own sentinels, of his own people, and he lets Ianthe decide what happens. He lets Ianthe push Farah into things she's not comfortable with. He lets Ianthe stay in the same house as Farah after Ianthe betrays her sisters. How do you expect someone to respect you after you've done all of that? How do you expect all of this? How do you expect to redeem yourself after you have completely wrecked your own reputation amongst your own people? How could it even be possible? I'm not talking about it from a Farah point of view, I'm talking about it from a general point of view of him as a person. How does he redeem himself after he has hurt his own people? He hurt his sentinels, those people who risked their lives over and over for him. How does he expect to move on from something like that? And I would love to see that happen, but I'm just not sure if that can happen. And to be honest, there were moments when I felt like Tamlin didn't believe in equality, because he's first of all, the statement he said that really bugged me was the fact when he says there is no high lady. Why is there no high lady? I've said it before. What if he has a daughter? Will she not succeed him? Will some kind of a randomer become the High Lord? Yes, I know it's based on power. What if she's stronger than him? I mean, Farah is stronger than most of the High Lords. She could be stronger than him. His daughter could be stronger than him. Why couldn't she be High Lady then? That really bugged me because they just don't consider the fact that High Ladies can exist. And I think the Night Court is really progressive considering they are the first to have a High Lady. I hope that in the very, very far forgotten past there must have been some kind of a High Lady or something. But like at the moment, the Night Court's the only one with a High Lady, and I think the Winter Court may follow suit. And I really want the Winter Court to follow suit in this and make a High Lady. Anyways, going back to Tamlin and talking about his views on women, he doesn't really think Farah should fight. He says it will send a bad message to everyone. Why would it send a bad message to the world if she learns how to protect herself? Why would it send a bad message to the world if she, as everyone knows, a fierce warrior, fights? What is so wrong with that? It's not like she's in kick-ass. And one of the things that really bothered me about ACOWAR is that Farah didn't take part in the war. I know she said that she wasn't comfortable with it, but that's just not the kind of vibe I got from her when I read ACOMAF. I just thought she'd be on the front line when it came to the war, and that didn't happen, and that disappointed me. I did not mention this in my ACOWAR book talk. And sometimes it felt like Tamlin treated Farah like a dog on a leash. It was like every time she tried to push him, he would yank on that leash a little harder to control her, to contain her. And I don't think Farah or any woman should ever be contained. And when a woman says no, it means no. And Tamlin has no right to push her into something she's not comfortable with. When she says no about going back with him, he shouldn't have pushed her at the end of ACOMAF to go back to the Supreme Court. It's not like she doesn't have the right to make her own decision. And what the hell is this about him getting to decide for her? The King of Hybern even says that it isn't up to her whether she helps him or not. Tamlin's her master, and that word pissed me off. And that, things like that really bugged me. And then in ACOWAR, during the meeting with the High Lords, Tamlin shows up and he's such a bastard. He is constantly demeaning Farah. He's like, since I said High Ladies didn't exist, you left me for someone who'd make you High Lady. And that's like, how can you say that about the woman you claim you love? Isn't love about letting people you love go and wanting them to be happy? How could Tamlin do that? That's just something that bothers me. And then throughout that meeting, he's demeaning Farah. He's insulting her. He's insulting her mate. I'm not saying his name. Then he does that thing where he helps Farah rescue Elaine and escape from the Hybern stronghold. I mean, he showed character. He, for the first time in so many chapters, so many books, showed that he had potential. The potential I first saw in him when I read ACOTAR. And the potential I really thought that no longer existed. Then he does that thing where he gives up a little bit of his power to bring back the High Lord of Night Court, not saying his name, and that. And then he says that he wants Farah to be happy, and that for the first time was when I truly believed that maybe Tamlin did truly love her, because that is what it means to love someone, that you want them to be happy. And up until that specific point in time, Tamlin had not expressed his need for Farah to be happy. So yeah, that is something that I really like. So that's all I'm gonna say about my Tamlin rant, and I look forward to you guys seeing the rest of 2 weeks of ACOTAR. I've got another rant planned. It's about Rhysand, and that's all good stuff. And I've got a new tag coming out tomorrow, so if you guys want to try it out, go ahead. I had fun doing it, and I hope you guys have fun doing it. Anyways, bye!